We live. Freedom Focus, baby. My
Yeah,
boy
yeah, yeah,
Nico.
yeah. Considering the month of June and men's mental health awareness, I think this would look like self-care, right?
Yeah, I mean, it don't get no better than this. Steak, eggs, you feel me? Last year around this time, we both was living two different lives. So
Hmm.
we gotta appreciate ourselves, self-care, self-awareness. We know where we at, and we're gonna give ourselves our flowers.
Oh,
That's what kings do. Mm.
yeah. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
You gotta enjoy this, right? You
gotta
gotta
enjoy this.
really be in this
Hey,
moment right now.
we checking in though. We live, baby.
To survive summertime, shy blasting. No stressing, I'm in the club dancing. No stressing, my money right, I'm flexing. No stressing, no, ain't no stress.
Yeah, we checking in at Hyde Park, Fit and Focus. Your boy Ron.
Nico.
Hey man, it's Mental Health Month for men, and you know we just having a self-care day, chilling, enjoying the sun. We just had some good food, and man, we just reminiscing and just giving ourselves our flowers for how far we came. Where you coming from, bro?
In commemoration of Mental Health Awareness Month, right? Which was the brother's idea. We just want to get into what we just did previously before getting here, man. And what that looked like is simple. Enjoy a good meal, some good company. Both of our weeks look rigorous, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Working and whatnot. We do got kind of two different speeds because this guy, he doesn't know how much work is enough work, right? But for me, my Saturdays and Sundays are usually laid back, but this weekend definitely, it marks something new for me and what self-care really looks like. I mean, give them a brief of our day today, man.
I mean, today, you know, we just rolled down, got a nice meal over here. I forgot the restaurant. It was
Sophia.
Sophia. It's like a hotel and restaurant mixed together. Dope out here in Hyde Park. You should try it when you get a chance. Nice vibe, music, and it's cultured. You know what I'm saying? You know what that means, you know, so you felt like you belonged, you know, and we just had a nice sit down meal and chopped it up. There's two brothers just trying to better ourselves, you know. We both come from a world of addiction, crazy, you know, liquor, you know, women, just stuff that wasn't progressive. You know, the way we celebrated from the way we celebrate now was totally different. I would have had a bottle by now, bro. I don't know about you, but I would have been lit already, and I would have been turning up somewhere asking where the women at. You hear me? For real. So it's just mental growth. We appreciating it, you know. And a lot of men out here, I feel like, I don't speak it for me because I was one of these men, and if you can relate, you can relate. But we grow up listening to music and everybody talking about how fast lane, women, clothes, hoes. We don't even think about ourselves. This body right here. We chasing all this other material stuff instead of focusing on the creation that's within.
Yeah, and the most important aspect of that is finding things as such like this weekend, right? To be able to reflect. Not only that, I find like we're men, right? We're such overachievers and we work so hard because in society, right, as men, there's a certain program we have to fit into, right? As being providers, as being mentors,
It's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure, right? And we forget that small tangible, which is self-care, man. When we was posted up, remember I pointed out that guy, and I mean, he was dressed to impress, sitting over there
chilling
in the corner by himself,
suited.
and you could tell. I felt
no date, no nothing. He suited for himself. Not the pressures of I gotta look good for this lady. He was looking good for himself and enjoying the sun.
No, and you could feel that peace radiating off of him. So you could tell he's been practicing that for years. Right? And last year around this time was the first time I started practicing that. And as I mentioned, I used to go to this spot called Burrito Express. And that was my gift to me. I'd go out for a run. After the run, I'd stop, I'd order me a burrito, and I'd sit at the window set just watching people drive by in their daily commute and whatnot. But it was that time of week I would take to reflect how my week looked. Certain situations, I get real meticulous, right? You know, overplaying conversations and how I react to certain circumstances, right?
You give yourself a breakdown, play by play, and you basically building up the book of Nico to figure out, okay, what could I have done better? What could I do better? and you analyzing yourself and breaking yourself down so that you could be a better man for the next day.
Which is a slippery slope, right? Because now I'm in a chapter where I don't do too much of the overplays, right? As I'm coming into just being, right?
Yeah.
I find that I think the other day when I was saying I was so anxious about this weekend because I had a lot to fulfill, right? I was worrying, man. I was adding on to the pressure, right? By overthinking, like, what is this gonna look like? Am I gonna be able to fulfill that? Because Fridays come, I lock in and I hide from everybody. This weekend was like, I gotta get with this dude, I gotta get with Ron.
Yeah.
Ron's just a big ball of energy, right? So I'm just like, he's gonna give me anxiety, like whatever, you know. But you know,
We shopped.
yeah, coming together. I mean, everything was dope about today, man. And this time last year, as I mentioned, man, being able to go out, fresh outfit, go eat, pick a spot to go and chill, kick it, have a meeting of minds, right? Last year, literally, I just began in my role, and you just started your journey, and it looked nothing like it did today.
And so look, let me break it down even further. If we're gonna say exactly this time last year, I was in Garyanda eating ramen noodles, just trying to figure out what I was gonna do the next day in a Section 8 crib, you know, and I ain't knocking where I was because it brought me to who I am today. I gotta acknowledge the past to appreciate the present. I have to realize where I came from.
Yes, sir.
I can't forget it, you know. If you forget something, you might end up going back. So, I mean.
And last year for me was, it was me partaking in this journey that just brought some things into fruition. Like, I was facilitating at that time, designing.
And I came in September.
Yeah, and I was doing that for free. Bro didn't even know, I just told you earlier. I was actually paving my way, donating blood twice a week to make sure
Get some money.
my housing was taken care of, right? But other than that, I was for free, selfless journey. And
Now you just pay for our meals, bro. Love. For real, bro. I mean.
and there's now a permanent position with the Lifehouse organization. I work in behavior health. I'm able to boots on the ground, helping brothers out. Like, that's what this is about, fit and focus, man. It ain't just about us. I mean, what good is a tree that bears fruit that you can't eat from? And we in season right now.
Yeah.
And we want to get that fruit away. You feel what I'm saying? No Diddy, right? But we want to get that fruit away. We want to speak to our people, you know? And what other than, you see what's going on around us right now.
Yeah.
This is what self-care looks like.
Yeah. And self-care, you got, like I said, like you said, it could be a slippery slope. No Diddy, no baby oil. Save the baby
sir.
oil. It can get slippery
Yes, sir.
because sometimes we overanalyze ourselves, and we got to learn how to just appreciate what we got. So whenever you overthink it, just be grateful. I mean, the other day I was mad. My job sent me home early, but I got a job. You know, I got a car to complain about, a note coming. That's good complaints. Not having the car and how I'm gonna get somewhere. You know, so we got to look at the little things and appreciate. It's gonna always be problems, always be obstacles, but it's levels to this.
I say it over and over again. I get paid, usually the money's already spent, but it's a different type of broke today.
Yeah.
My broke back then when I was down in that bottle was me avoiding my daughter's messages about the money that I promised I was gonna send and I didn't have it. My broke today, I sleep good tonight. Tomorrow I could say Happy Father's Day to myself because I am a father, I'm responsible, and I'm a man of my word. So, you know, dealing with the, back again to the 4 agreements, man, the impeccability of your word. Today I am a man and I am a father because when my daughter asks for something, it probably already got there.
Keep your word.
And tonight I'm broke, right? But it's icing on the cake for me.
And look, check it out. We not necessarily, see, back then, we were broken. See, now, we rich in the mind. The money gonna come because we got this. Back then, we was broke as a joke with no hope. You hear me? So now we got something to build up. It's only uphill from here. Trust me.
Yes,
the mindset is everything.
So what does it look like? Good company, good location, good vibes, right?
Good people.
So there you have it for Mental Health Awareness Month and self-care, man. I'm proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And if you ain't doing it yet, you need to get on something.
Get it done. Fit and focus, baby.